Okay, well, you'll notice Noctis looks a little different. Ignis has got Elvis's hairdo, Prompto's got a chin fuzz. We got a new follower as well. Well, Max81, hello, welcome to the channel, my friend. How are you today? Good to see you. How is life? Hope all is well. We're playing Final Fantasy 15. And we just got started where we are now. And kayaking. Oh, don't forget the kayaking. Yeah, can't forget the kayaking. The kayaking is all good. You're good, how goes it? I'm fine, thank you very much. Actually, though, I've got a little bit of a headache today. I took some tablets before we got started. I've had a full day. I've had quite a full day. I was up early, went to the mall, had breakfast, did a couple of things, bought some new socks, because I am the king of having holes in my socks. I am, I really am. And I need some new ones, so I got some of those. My sister just had a new baby, and I went to go see the baby as well. So there we go. Why didn't I tell you about that? What, the fact that I'm the king of having holes in my socks? Or the fact that I've got a headache? All day. Oh, the holes in the socks. I thought you knew this about me. I'm sure you commented a couple of my socks had holes in them at the wedding. Well, not on the wedding day, but, you know. Found me on the GMG Discord, by the way. Yes, I recognise your name. I've seen you in the general chat. You're one of the new GMG affiliates, right? Welcome. Well, that's great. Thank you for popping by and saying hi. Always good to meet new people. Those Discord things do work, yes. Every megaphone you have, you use it. Okay, whoa. What is Gladiolus doing there? He's talking to himself, he's doing weird things. Gladio... Okay. Right, this guy is possessed. I have no idea. I recall raging on how your socks leave little bits of themselves all over your carpet. Well, that's why they have holes now. What is Gladio doing there? Dude, chill. You're not even talking to anybody. Maybe he's like speaking to people in the future or something. So, oh wow, so you'll notice everything's a bit weird. We've got black dust floating through the air, it's perpetual night, the clock has gone. We're back at Hammerhead. We did all the story over the weekend. Long story short, Lunafreya's dead, the Hydrium was destroyed, Ignis is blind, it's 10 years later, they've all reunited after Noctis vanished and came back. And if we leave here, we go to the Crown City and we take on the final bad guy, Ardyn Izunia. And that's where we're at. I know, Ignis bro, he lost his eyesight. Look, he's wearing, he's got his like sunglasses on and an Elvis Pompadour style hairdo now. Look at this. And Gladio decided to go with the ponytail set. It's better than having a man bun at the very least. Prompto's got some chin fuzz. He's copying me, you know. Partner is constantly throwing my socks away, even when the hole isn't at throwaway size. That's it, there's grades, isn't there? There's like a tiny bit, and then there's a bit bigger, and then there's... Well, the ball of my foot is now completely visible. I should probably throw this away. Also, if the hole is on one of the toes, either the big toe or the little toe, those are the two worst toes to have. Oh no, the second to last toe as well. At least on my foot. Then it's like, nah, I can't deal with that. That's just gotta go. So, applaud your partner's proactiveness. If the toe can fit through the hole, then it's good. So, anyway, yeah, I mean, the whole place is just a mess. The whole countryside is swarming with demons. But Noctis got dragged into the crystal. We spoke to Baphomet, who told us all about the prophecy of how he needed to absorb the star's light, and then we can finally destroy the accursed one, which is Ardyn Izunia, who is one of the royal family, who basically, from centuries ago, could absorb demons into his body to safeguard the realm, and then he was vilified and demonized by the rest of the royal family and cast out. He wasn't the hero they expected. And now he wants revenge, and he wants Noctis to get powerful enough to take him on in a full-fledged epic battle to the death, where he'll get the most satisfaction out of killing him. That's how things are. And yeah, Hammerhead's just broken. There's only this place in Lestallum that are now, like, livable. Everywhere else has been pretty much abandoned. The Hunters have basically become the defenders of the world. but they're struggling to do a good job. Gladio, Prompto, Ignis, they all fight with the hunters. Sind is shut up shop. Sid's basically, you know, rocking chair bound now as an old man. It's 10 years later. The shop's still here though. Now I think I had a good run around when we got here and double checked everything we were at. You and my partner would get along. Feel like I should return to this game. I played like 15 hours, then got distracted by something shiny. We've played, as you can see by the counter down in the bottom left there, we've played 62 hours so far. And we've probably got, the most I played this game for was 170 hours, but that was on my own. I wasn't streaming it, I wasn't fast traveling to places. A lot of the time I was just driving around the countryside doing nothing, you know? So, yeah, I've been more focused on this playthrough. Right, yeah, this guy only sells potions, which we don't need. But yeah, you should definitely, if you've not played this game all the way through, you should give it a go, you know? I mean, feel free to stick around today if you don't want story spoilers, because we basically aren't doing any more main story now. Because what we can do, if I remember it's over here, this doggy that's following us, Umbra, we can use him to go back to before we left to go to Altissia, and then you're in the linear part of the game. Yeah, we can go to Altissia or Lucius. We want to go to past Lucius. What am I playing on? This is the PC version. This is the Windows edition. And it's good. If you want to stream this game, I will caution you to do a lot of testing first, because it does not get on well with OBS. I had a lot of issues where the computer was running out of the graphics memory, or the GPU was maxing out, and like everything was just freezing up. Either OBS would crash as a result, or the game would crash, or both. Lock up the whole system sometimes. We had days when I had to relaunch the stream like 4 times. It was terrible. We haven't had any of those since, touch wood. But we, you know, we managed to somehow fix it. But it was hellish, those first few streams. You have it on Xbox One. I noticed when I played the PC demo it runs like garbage. It doesn't run so bad, but you need a beefy rig. But the trouble is, OBS is trying to encode it with the graphics card, because it doesn't like the software encoder for some reason with this game. It stutters and freezes a lot. And the game is also processing stuff on the graphics card in a unique way compared to other games that it conflicts with programs like OBS. So I had real difficulties. Anyway, look, we're back. We're in normal land again. Yay! Noctis is not, you know, older again. He's back to being a young kid. Prompto's beard has receded into his chin. Gladio's cut his ponytail off, and Ignis has his eyesight back. Sup, my bro? Come up with a new recipe. So, here's the car. Alright, I'll confess. I may have just played a little bit yesterday, just to check that I could come back here and prepare myself properly, and then I did a couple of hunts, got a few more levels, sort of painted the car. It's Kelly Crow! Who didn't like the Kelly Crow cartoon when we were kids? Do you remember the Kelly Crow cartoon? Her and Kenny Crow? They were the best. Look, even a sword is like a stack of fries. I love that. That's so cool. The car looks abused. What did I do to the poor car? Never heard of it. Nah, well, I've got it's I guess in the universe. So this was the paint job called Fan Service that I got from Altissia. So yeah. Anyway, Sid's back here now. I tried talking to him to see if he had any more weapon upgrades for us, but he doesn't. So I think we got them all. Let's look through the quests. Right, the fishing quest. We managed to finish this off when we were in Altissia. We caught the fish we needed there instead of having to come here and do it. So I can go turn that in. Buried memories. Yes, I found out how to get the Ulwat berries. Final Fantasy 8 tomorrow. Oh, it is, isn't it? Alchemist, hello. I think you missed 3 of them. I did. Which ones? You mean 3 weapon upgrades? But anyway, yeah, the Ulwat berries that this woman wants, we need to turn those in, because I figured out how to get them. I was running around Tenebrae for ages when we got there, looking for a place to pick up the berries. It turns out you grow them in the bloody garden that you get down at the lighthouse. Oh god, the fire has begun. The fire!
I am the god of hellfire, and I bring you fire.
That raptor is the god of hellfire, by the way. Yeah. See, I've got that on there just for you two, because you're fire obsessed. It's just... right, today, we're going to be going back here. Do y'all remember this place, Castlemark? The place I had to run away from because I kept getting my ass kicked. Hurting just a wee bit today? Oh dear, what did you do to yourself? So we're going to go to Castlemark today. I didn't mean to do this without you guys, but I did actually manage to get a Catoblepus brisket, so I should turn that in as well. So we'll activate that first. We'll get that when we're down in Castlemark. That one we can't do yet. That's level 99. We can find that later. The Griffin. Did we not turn the Griffin in? Or did we have to? No, we have to redo that one over and over until it drops what we need. Right, okay, we can do that today. We got the picture of the cursed canvas. We should turn that in as well. Oh, and when I got here, I got a phone call from Cindy saying, can y'all come on down here and check out like why we've had so many weird rumblings lately and tremors? It's probably nothing, but the folks would sure feel happy if you come on down here and check it out. This is the Adamantoise. Just hurting a wee bit. How come? Kidney stone, yes, it's moving. Oh, yeah. You shall live. Fire can't resolve it. No. Sadly not. So, we'll go take this meat to Taka. Excuse me, guys. And then we'll get on the road. Can't believe what I did to that poor car. Ah, so good. Alright.
So
Could deal with using a good steak knife? Ooh.
Tell me now, you boys like steak?
You bet.
Good. You see, the last few jobs I gave you, they weren't from Sid. They were from me.
Well, yes, I know. I came here to
I
get
reckon
them.
you deserve something by way of thanks. So I'm fixing to create a whole new recipe in your honor, a heartfelt token of my appreciation.
Well, I'm flattered.
Nice.
You all make sure you order it next time you're around.
Guess it won't be on the house then.
Anywho, this is your pay for the hunt. It's good eating.
He didn't say
Take
that.
it from me.
Yeah, that's it. Taka could help you out too. He's got a steak knife. I love that. He's like, I'm creating a dish in your honor. So it's like, come on by and order it next time. Oh, you're not giving us free meals? Okay.
What can I do you for?
Guy's so surprised every time we literally just stood there. We finished talking to him and it's like, excuse me. It's, oh, hi. Could just get a good scalpel. No, has to be a steak knife. Has to be a steak knife.
But
It can't not be. There it is, look, the sizzling humongo steak. That looks so good, but why do you only get 3 chips with it? What's all that about? Enables sprinting without stamina use and 1,000 extra hit points. Not bad. We'll eat it.
You got it.
We'll not be ungrateful.
Look out,
If you're going for
stomach.
flair, I've got a sword. Ooh, that could work. Look at that steak. It's nice. That's the right tool for the right job. Steak knives are good for everything.
I could make this at camp.
Man of many blades. Good stuff.
Take your pick.
Right, we do have a couple of hunts we can pick up as well. Let's pick some of these up while we're here.
Much
Do that one.
obliged.
And the Serpent of the Abyss, what is that? Oh no, not one of those. Oh no, wait, no, it's Jormungand. Oh, okay, I thought it was the one that was turning us into frogs down in the chasm.
boys are
We need to go
a
back
brave
down
bunch.
there one of these days before we go back into the main city. Yeah.
Take care.
Wait, can Iggy see again? Yeah, so, Alchemist, what you just missed at the beginning, what we can do... I'll not actually do it again, but I'll show you. If you go to the trailer in Hammerhead...
Better not.
Still, it's a
What are
clever
these
way
guys
to
on
thank
about?
you at little expense. Food for thought.
Yes. If you go to the caravan at Hammerhead after you get back from the whole storyline that we did on Saturday, you can call Umbra the dog, and then you can travel to past Lucius, which is what we did, or we can go back to the present with this again and go back to, you know, doing the main story. Or we can just ask for some Paul. But I'm going to leave him alone. You can also travel to Altissia with this, but you can get on the boat to go to Altissia as well now, because that's been added back into the game. So he's not cured, it's just time travel. Yeah, they've reverted back to their past selves, but with everything like their level and their abilities that you got during the main story. So maybe they still have memories of it, so Ignis might have memories of being blind, I don't know. Anyway, what am I doing? I need to actually... Where's that quest? Buried memories, that's what we need to turn in. Well, Ignis ain't going to want to drive in the night, so I'm going to drive.
It's rather dark out.
You like the
Sure
seat colours as well that I put in? That weird, kind of pinky, purpley, weirdy kind of colour. This way, remember correctly, it's been a while. Right. No crashing, please, Noctis. So we're listening to the Final Fantasy VIII soundtrack while we're doing this. Because that's coming out tomorrow. When I worked at the frame shop, we had a mat with that colour, really. It was called Hospital Room or something. This is an addictive track. Oh dear. So you're saying this is going to be in my head while I'm trying to sleep tonight? Snuffle. I did actually think, did you actually say Snuffle? You did say Snuffle. Yeah, I can see how this would get in your head. One of those tracks you can't help but head bob to. Yeah. See, that's what I was just doing. I was like, then again, I've been doing that to every song. I think this is the right way. Oh, we just drove past the Adamantoise as well. I think I have to go speak to people first to trigger that thing, so we're not going to do that yet. You had a teal-coloured map called Tealy Dan, and I like that one for the name alone. Now, was it actually teal, or was it mint green? Because we've had that discussion before on this channel. This game's idea of teal ain't teal, apparently. According to my wife. Which means, of course, it's not teal. Because, you know, she's right about everything. It was teal. Okay, then. Damn straight. Yep. Kind of a dark teal. Ah, okay, I get you. So, I don't remember there being a campground there, but apparently there is. It's so good having these new headlights, though. It stops the demons from spawning on the roads. That's all so good. Oh yeah, stick the turn, leave some rubber on the road. Why do your muffins make for good breakfast sandwiches? I don't know, I don't really agree anyway, because I'm not a big fan of muffins. I prefer bagels if I'm going to make a breakfast sandwich. I make my own turkey sausage burgers. You know, like you can get the sausage and egg muffins and bagels and stuff at McDonald's, but mine are healthier because it's turkey meat. It's seasoned turkey meat. English muffins or bust? Yeah, you don't like bagels, do you? Yeah. I find bagels more filling. English muffins are just kind of too light and wispy and fluffy. Which I guess is why some people like them. I prefer something a bit more density to it. Word to your madre, homie G frog skillet? What? What? Double sausage egg McMuffin for the win? I mean, I do like McDonald's breakfasts, but I don't have them anymore. I've been trying to lose weight. I'm cutting a lot of stuff like that out of my diet. No bacon, no beer, no sausages, none of that stuff. I buy chicken sausages every now and then. And they're actually 100% chicken meat. It's not just like it's half chicken, half pork fat. Bagels are too heavy and yeasty. Oh, that's true, yeah. Yeast and you don't get along. Don't question it. Been on the diet since 97 and lost 2 pounds. Hey, well, you lost 2 pounds. That's the most important thing, right? How to get an Elbeuf? Yeah. Oh. Kind of thing. Maybe not.
Welcome back.
But hubby's trying.
We use the
Oh, come on, I want the quest. This is one thing that has been... Yeah, not that buff. One thing that's been kind of weird about this thing is, like, you have to stand in a very specific spot to get the quest marker. There we go. Hand over the berries.
You. With this, I can finally make the sweet.
So when can we try it?
But yeah, I don't want to get a body like The
That was
Rock,
done.
you know?
All
That's not where I'm
berry on
going.
the cake. You'll find the fragrance quite sublime. Why, I still remember the first time I smelled it. Let me know when you're ready to dine. And here, take this as a small token of my gratitude.
Now that you mention it, it
Now,
has a pretty
sweetheart.
unique smell.
And familiar.
Supposed to only say that about
I'm sure
me.
I've had it before.
Could it be the confection you received from Lady Lunafreya?
Yeah, that's the one.
So it comes full circle. The perfect sweet to honor your marriage, indeed.
Gladio, she's dead.
Welcome back.
Thanks for reminding me. The map. There you
Allow
go.
me to take your order. We have a sumptuous selection.
So that's what we've helped her make. Look at that. Wrong spelling. I wasn't going to pull him up on it. I've only got 1 T in Matthew. My parents were awkward like that and they'd spelled it with 1 T instead of 2. So I've only met like half a dozen people in my entire life who automatically spell it with 1 T instead of 2. Everyone else starts writing it down with 2 T's. In fact, actually, Shai, remember the wedding when we got to the wheelchair rental place for my mum? They were going to... She started writing it on the form with 1 T, and I didn't have to correct her, if you remember, and I was like, oh, I found somebody who knows! In Canada! Literally a floor mat. What? Not like that. Not that way. You just elongated the T sound. Mats. You can't really elongate a T sound, can you? How does it sound? It comes out like an S then. Like a long S.
Make sure to come back hungry.
Alrighty.
That's good.
So now we've done that. There's no other quest there. Okay, good. Dino, we need to go to Costlemark to do his, so we're going to go there soon. Was there anything else we should be doing first before we head there? I mean, we could go try and get the Griffin. We can turn the... I want to turn some quests in before we start filling up on new ones. And we should also check out those. Let's do these first. There's the Hunter Tragedy. Okay, yeah, we'll come back for those.
Well, you can't beat
Oh, does this woman have any hunts, by the way, in the area? We should probably try and finish all of these off. I want to max out the hunting rank. I don't judge you, you don't judge me. This is how this relationship works. This is true. It is indeed. Here we go. Footfalls in the dark. Okay, so gotta fight those bloody things. I hate those things. Usamandes, or whatever they're called. Oh, these are the hobgoblins. Oh, they're not as bad. Nighttime. Oh, the nightmare came by ferry. Sea devils. Join the hunt? Yes. Shai judges all of us. She's got the moderator sword though, so she's allowed to. That's kind of her job on this channel.
Remember, safety first.
Yes, what is the judgment on Alchemist? Inquiring minds would like to know. Awesome fire buddy and can do no wrong. Well, there you go then. Life affirming. Right there. You're doing something right. So yeah, today, wow, I got to hold my new nephew for the first time. I mean, he's like 2 days old, so he's in that like phase when all babies are kind of ugly but not at the same time. You know, when they're just like screwed up and weird looking.
Feels nice here.
But he was adorable enough. We'll keep him. Oh, actually, is that hunt we just picked up here? And your new nephew, which is just mind-boggling. Yes, that's it. You now have a new nephew. I mean, mind-boggling enough to think that you've got a niece and a nephew now anyway, after we got married, technically speaking. So this one was now the first one born since our marriage. So there we go. Alien baby syndrome. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah. Looks just like, well, you look human, but not. You know what, we should do these while we're here. While it's night time, let's go kick these guys' asses. If they have them. I don't know what hobgoblins have. I'm assuming they have butts. We're going to kick it if it does.
Ignis,
I'm going to go look.
On my way.
And we'll give it a kick. The sound you hear is me screaming.
Good morning, fellas.
Oh no, don't despawn yet.
We've been out all night.
I think
They're talking about daytime.
It's our cue to call it a day.
No. We want to kill these guys. Ran up this hill for a reason. We could have technically drove here now. There's the car. Oh, look, we could have just dropped. Mind. Anyway. Oh, if these little bastards bugger off before I get to them, I'll be so pissed. Ah! Alright, fine. Fine. See, that's the other thing. The day-night cycle, remember how it was getting longer and longer? Like, for, like, night times were getting longer in the game as it progressed, and that was part of the story. Like, the stars' light was going out, and demons were starting to get more stronger and stuff. Well, it's back to normal now that we've done this whole come back to the past thing. I thought that was the emergency siren for the petroleum refinery. Being called auntie is not something you ever planned for. Nope. That's it.
Oh.
Just kind of happens things, doesn't it? I mean, being married wasn't something I ever planned for. I think both of us are in that same boat. Alright. There. Let's go slow. Let's let Iggy drive us there. It's been a while since Ignis drove.
Yep.
All right.
That's it. Yeah, neither of us did. But yeah, it was good. You know, my sister sat there on the couch and she's like, do you want to hold him? And I'm like, yeah, okay. I mean, I've held my other two when they were babies, so might as well. And, you know, she's like, okay, here you go. Passes him over, and babies as they do, it's like, you know, like, I'm moving, I don't like this. There's a new person holding me, this is weird. And then, like, 5 seconds later, just like, and then smiled. And I was like, oh, there you go. You see, you like your Uncle Matthew, don't you? Like, oh, he's comfortable. So, yeah, that was nice. And then I held him for like 15 minutes or so, and he did a poop. His face was just like... And I'm like, oh dear. No one expected my oldest niece to have 3 kids either, but here we are. There you go. If I'd been there, the kid would have just screamed, rubbish. Rubbish. But yeah, I mean, actually as well, my new nephew, is like 10 days early. We did not expect him this. I went to my parents on Saturday morning, I think it was. Yeah, Saturday morning. And I went in, I'm like, oh, so they're both up out of bed. I mean, sometimes I go there and my parents are still kind of like lounging around and haven't either, well, they're kind of in the process of getting out of bed, but when they get to that age, it's like a half-hour long affair, you know, like, well, we're out of bed, but we're not. We went out of bed to go get a cup of tea and take it back to bed and just sit in bed and drink our tea, and it's like, and, but no, they were up and about and, you know, doing things, and I was like, oh, you're all up normally a bit earlier than usual. And she's like, Yeah, I'll tell you why. Your sister's had a baby. And I'm like, now? Like, what? So, yeah, I went, that just happened, you know, Saturday morning. Suddenly, unexpectedly, like, not due for 2 weeks nearly. Better early than 30 days late like you. You were, weren't you? Yeah, you were a late baby. You teach the children to fear you at an early age. You don't have to deal with them bothering you later in life. That's it.